I'm going to talk to you guys about what is fake news. And fake news is news that is deliberately false and most commonly distributed through the internet. Fake news is usually to push or attempt to sway someone's political view, and we see that a lot in today's world with politics, of course. And but it can be swayed to just change people's beliefs in general. Like this first article that was made in the 1700s from the New York Times, and it talks to us about this guy that traveled across the Atlantic Ocean by hot air balloon, and deemed to find out in a couple of weeks it was just a hoax to get people, aroused and get people's attention, basically. And how does fake news affect people? In most cases, the general people who have a little bit more common sense than the average person doesn't really change their mind. It is proven that it will not motivate people to change their views, but instead it reinforces people's existing views. So if they see something so outlandish, they're just going to ignore it and be like, "Oh, what I believe is so much more realistic and believable than what this website's trying to tell me." Even though it is fake, it still reinforces them. And it makes people have more opinions and form opinions without looking into those real facts. And we can see that with a lot of social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram. So fake news is really aimed at anyone who will listen. If they can get your attention, you're right there with them. And this can be the most outlandish and obscene statement that there's someone could possibly say. And there's still someone out there who would listen to it and act on it. Research finds that ordinary people have a challenging time identifying false news, and sometimes it's harder to recognize some of these websites because they do camouflage themselves in. But we tend to be overconfident in our ability to distinguish a real and fake website. This overconfidence leads to an increased chance of sharing fake news on social media platforms, as I said, on Facebook, Instagram, those sorts of websites. And a key factor to these fake websites is that we see they use cookies. And cookies is another way to target people. And if you don't know what cookies are, they're files that save your preferences on websites, like what you like to shop and do on Facebook. And it's like they sell their information to these third-party companies to track to see what you like. And if they see that you like this stuff, they're going to sell it to these companies so you can get them on, they pop more on the side of your screen, and etc. And that's what cookies is basically there for, to try to make you click on an ad so they can get more money out of you. And what is affiliated with fake news? Researchers believe that fake news reflects on the bias to disbelieve information that conflicts with existing beliefs and desires. As we can see in one major scandal, Pizzagate, that was held in 2017, a man went to a pizza shop with a rifle called Comet Ping Pong and started firing his rifle. Luckily, no one was injured, but this was a cause of fake news. Someone said it was a pedophile sex ring that happened in the back of the pizza shop, and this guy believed it, unfortunately. And he decided to go to the shop and shoot it up. And the last thing, clickbait. Clickbait is something that is designed to get people to click on it. And that could be a crazy headline that wants to just suck you right in. And we can see that a lot with these Facebook posts. And one example is 9 out of 10 Americans are completely wrong about this mind-blowing fact. And I feel like in today's world we see a lot of that now. And it's just, fake news is just there to waste your time, basically. So my advice is take a look into what you're looking and you'll be all set.